Hey, Larry. We're just waiting for some more people to show up.
There we go. Hi.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. It looks like I'm looking off to the side. I need to look at the camera. Hi, Carla. I'm Amy. I just want to make sure that you can speak and we can hear you and that you can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're on. Awesome.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Thanks. Hey, Ray and Leanne. Nice to see
Hi
you.
there.
We're just waiting for a few more people to join. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that we could hear you and you can hear us.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I couldn't hear you for a long time. But...
Thanks. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Ray.
I don't want to.
Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Oh, you can see oh, there we go. All right, the webinar has started. So we are gathered here today for a Agricultural Advisory Committee meeting. And our regular chair is not available, so Russell Dyson is in the boardroom with us here, and he has graciously agreed to chair. And so I'll pass it over to him to get us started.
Thank you very much, Amy, and thank you to our guests and members of the committee that are in attendance. I'd first like to acknowledge that we're holding this meeting on the traditional territories of the Sitchat and Puuchesset First Nations. I'd also like to mention that provide notice to the attendees and delegates that this meeting is being recorded and live streamed to YouTube on the Regional District's website. And what I'd like to do first is have an introduction of those here in the room. So if you could just turn on your mic and introduce yourself, and we'll go around the room here, and then we'll go online to those that are with us. For the benefit of those that are guests tonight, let's introduce ourselves, starting with Wayne.
Hello, everybody. I'm Wayne Smith, a longtime farmer here, 40 years or so, and Agricultural Advisory Committee member for probably 15 years, I bet you. Yeah, anyhow, I'm very interested in agricultural interest and protecting farmland, so that's me.
Hey, I'll go next. Larry McMahon. I've been on the Agriculture Advisory Committee for 5 or 6 years and look forward to participating in the meeting.
Thank you very much, Larry. And then we'll next go to Ray, another member of the committee, and then we'll go to the staff here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ray Dahl. I'm also a local farmer, and this is my first year on the committee.
Thanks, Ray. And to Amy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Needham. I'm the Sustainability Planner for the Alberni-Clayoquot Regional District, and I'll be introducing the application tonight.
Hi, I'm Charlene Harrison. I'm Planning Assistant for the ACRD.
Thank you very much. And a little bit more about myself. I'm a rookie, and the rookie got cornered to be the chair tonight in the absence of the regular chair. My name is Russell Dyson, and our family has a dairy farm in the Alberni Valley. We raise water buffalo as well as my son's and his wife's regular herd of predominantly Jersey cows. And we'll go first to Carla, and then we'll go to, I think it's Leanne, if you could just introduce yourself and who you represent tonight.
Hi there. My name's Carla Xavier, and I'm a properties consultant with the Ministry of Transportation and Transit and acting as agent on this application.
And I'm Leanne Sweets. I don't know why I'm here. My property is one of the properties in question.
Great. Thank you to you both for being here tonight. The approval of the agenda. So if I could have a mover and seconder of the agenda as presented. We don't have quorum. Okay. We don't have quorum. So for those in attendance, we will still provide a meeting, an opportunity for you to speak and provide comments, which will be shared with the board when they make their decision nonetheless, but not a resolution or otherwise unless quorum were to be met. So with that, I will pass it on to Amy to describe the application, and Amy, you could provide then the applicants their opportunity to provide some input after your presentation.
Great. Thank you, Russell. So the application is an Agricultural Land Commission subdivision application number AD 25001 for two properties, 6401 Vista Road and 6370 Service Road. And the application is to apply to the Agricultural Land Commission to subdivide the westernmost edge of the two subject parcels, a total of 948 meters squared, or 0.09 hectares, in order to acquire the land to add to the existing road right-of-way of Vista Road. With regards to the official community plan, both subject properties are classified as agricultural use in the Sprout Lake official community plan. The east side of both parcels is subject to a development permit area 2 for natural hazard areas protection, for tsunami inundation and flooding risk along the Somas River. However, as no development will take place within the DPA and the intent of the subdivision is to support public road services following best management practices, the development permit requirements will be exempt at the time of subdivision. This subdivision does not comply with the minimum lot size supported in the agricultural use designation in the Sprout Lake OCP. However, the proposal for the province to acquire 0.09 hectares of land that forms part of the existing constructed road does not appear to have a negative impact on the agricultural use of the subject properties. As for zoning, each of the parcels is zoned differently. Industrial open storage M4 and rural A2 districts. The proposed subdivision plan complies with the minimum lot size for 6401 Vista Drive in the M4 district, but not for 6370 Service Road in the A2 district. Although this property was already smaller than the allowable parcel size before the subdivision was proposed. However, section 6.2 of the zoning bylaw permits minor lot line adjustments that do not comply with minimum lot area requirements, provided the subdivision does not create an additional lot and where the existing property is not reduced in lot area by more than 20% of its original size. And this proposal would reduce lot area by only 3%. Thus, the proposal complies with the ACRD zoning bylaw. The agent for the applicants is the Ministry of Transportation and Transit, intending to purchase a section of private land from two property owners in order to properly account for constructed portion of Vista Road that encroaches into the properties. As the road has been in place for many years, this subdivision will not affect the amount of arable land on either parcel. Carla or Leanne, would you like to comment? Perhaps starting with Carla, if you have anything to add.
No, I think that's a really good summary. The most important item to note is that we're not constructing road today. The road is already there. It was just in trespass and we're just perfecting the tenure.
Yeah, I don't think I really have anything to add. It doesn't affect my property in any way, in that the part that the ministry has identified is basically scrub. My fence doesn't need to be moved. Yeah.
Great, thank you very much to you both. And now hand it over to members of the committee if you have any questions or comments, either of staff or the applicants. Yes, Larry.
Okay. Sorry, here I go. The proposal seems really well laid out, and it has the agreement of the owner and the ministry. So I have no objections to this going forward to recommendation to the Agricultural Land Commission.
Great, thank you very much, Larry. Ray or Wayne, do you have any questions or comments?
Sure, absolutely. I totally agree with the statements that were made in the application. I went through it prior to the meeting, and pardon me, I think if the road wasn't already there, that might be a different situation. I completely agree. It will not have any real negative impact on that property's ability to farm under the current circumstances. So I have no opposition to it at all personally.
Thank you very much. And Wayne?
Yes, I agree with Ray. I believe my purpose as a member of the Agricultural Advisory Committee is to advise on potential implications on applications that would affect negatively or positively agricultural land. This obviously has no effect on the agricultural. The road's already there, and it doesn't do anything other than make things proper as far as right of ways and easements and whoever looks after the road. So I have no opposition to this application.
Great, thank you. And all of you have echoed any of the comments that I would provide as well. So I have nothing further to add, and just minutes can reflect that each one of us are in support of the application. Maybe.
Fantastic. This went about as well as we could have hoped it did. Thank you all for coming out. For next steps, just so the agent and the applicants understand what's going to happen next, the application will be scheduled to go to the board of directors for October 22nd, and they will be the ones to make the final decision on whether or not this application gets forwarded on to the Agricultural Land Commission for decision, or whether it stops with them. It will be noted, even though there was no formal resolution that could be made due to lack of quorum, it will be noted that, however, the comments that were made by the Agricultural Advisory Committee in favor.
Thank you.
I have a question, actually. So what happens on the 22nd if it's overturned, or if the Agricultural Land Commission kind of overturns this whole idea? Because as far as I see it, I'm like the middleman. This isn't about me at all. It's between the Ministry of Transportation and the Agricultural Land Reserve. So what happens with the Ministry of Transportation if the Agricultural Land Reserve does not let this go through?
There's two different entities that are involved with making decisions on Agricultural Land Reserve. The board doesn't make a decision whether or not to allow the subdivision. They'll make the decision to forward it on to the ALC for decision. And what they decide to do, I'm afraid I can't speak to that and what will happen afterwards. The best we can do is kind of lay it out the way that we did, put it through the Agricultural Advisory Committee. You have the support of everyone on the committee that's here today. The board will take that into consideration when they're considering to pass it on to the ALC, which is generally what happens. I won't speak for the board, but in general. And after that, it will be up to the Agricultural Land Commission. We'll have to wait for their decision to see what they do.
Okay.
Amy, I see at the very top of the screen, there's a Fred Boyko raised hand, but I don't see him as a participant.
Fred, sorry, we couldn't see you.
Can you
Yeah.
guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
So I've been in the meeting since the start. Does that change the quorum that you have?
1, 2, I think it does. I think that would give us 5, including Russell.
I think with you in, Fred, then I think we have quorum.
Yeah,
Okay, so I've been listening to everything since the start and trying to talk, but I wasn't a panelist, but I'm also in
Sorry.
support of this as well. So please
okay.
move forward as you need to.
Amy, maybe then for the purpose of the minutes, if we could have a resolution to accept the agenda and then have a resolution to support the application following that, and then that will give you what you need to, great. So more strength for the application moving forward. So if I could have, sorry, I don't want to take over from you, Fred, being the chair, but just happened to be here at this time. But if I could have somebody put forward a motion for the acceptance of the agenda first, and we'll vote on that.
I
I
will move
see
that.
Larry moved and seconded
Oh. Yeah, I'll second.
by Ray. All those in favor? Yep, so the motion carries for the agenda. And now I would take consideration of a resolution with respect to this application if somebody would like to make one.
I will make that motion to recommend this application be approved, or forwarded to the ALC with approval.
Great, moved Ray and seconded by Wayne. Okay, and that makes sense for you as staff, or Amy, do you have some?
There'll be one minor wording change. It gets forwarded to the board for decision. So that'll be the only minor wording change, as long as that's okay with everyone on the AEC, then that will be so noted in the minutes and it will go on to the board on October 22nd.
Great, thank you very
It's
much.
okay with the mover for sure.
Great, all those in favor? Super. Thank you very much, and thank you applicants again for participating and being with us tonight. And Larry, do you have a question or comment, or was that just your vote?
I'm just going to lower my hand right now.
Okay, great. Moving right along, also on the agenda is reports. There are none. Late business, is there any late business or items?
I'm going to leave. Thank you very much.
Yep, you may do that. Thank you.
I know.
Any members have any late business or any questions or comments? Okay, seeing none. Now is question period. If there are members of the public, this is your opportunity that are participating by Zoom. There's none here in the office to ask any questions of us.
There's no responses in the email and there's no questions on Zoom.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And with that, I'll adjourn this meeting. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming together, and I look forward to you taking over next time there, Fred.
Thank you for all your help. And sorry we had a little technical glitch there, but I was there at the start and appreciate everything. Thank you guys.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Amy.
Hi. Was that meeting literally 18 minutes?
Yeah, that's the way I like to run a meeting. It is like 18 minutes maximum. So we just made it under the wire. Sorry about that, Star. We're having some technical difficulties.
I missed the whole thing.
That's okay. Better luck
Oh.
next time. We had quorum in the end because Fred squeaked in there. He had some trouble joining as a member instead of a panelist. So we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, I'm sorry I was so late.
That's okay. But you know, you're gonna make it to our meeting tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning,
You and I have,
9:30.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Okay. See you there.
All right. See you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.